everybody, hello or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Venom. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and an amazing week so far. Yes! So today is the day that we are finally going to be sitting down and playing with the Banana Fetish by Jeffree. Yes, I'm so excited. I will show you the swatches here in a minute. But beginning with Tuesday, I took off. I was going to postpone and start doing the drama or like chit-chatting about things next week. I was wanting to see what you guys wanted to kind of like hear. I kind of want to talk about like the stuff about the Johnny Depp trial, maybe some, you know, drama, not really drama, but just like talking about it. Anyways, so yeah, we are going to be dipping into the palette. Before I do that, I am going to go over the swatches. I just want to like first line to the left. It is my Peeps Cream Pie G-Spot Just the Tip How Do You Feel and Certified Organic. Very beautiful. Star Split, Bulge, Banana Fetish, Vitamin P, Pinky Ring, and Size Queen. Yes, and the last line is Hammock Sunday Service, Never Bitter, Morning After, Pounding Cake, and Don't Choke. So obviously this is the eyeshadow. I've already played with these shades a little bit to create this look, but this is what the palette looks like. It's a little bit dirty, my bad. Should have just taken a picture before I, you know, stuck my little fingers in there and my little brushes, but that's what she looks like. It's very pretty. I was kind of thrown that there's just like a random, you know, blue in there. Pink kind of makes sense because when you think of like banana, you can also think of like banana split, like a banana split, which, you know, has strawberries or cherries. So that kind of goes in with like the pink color, but the blue, I'm kind of like, what's that about? But I just want to let you guys know, FYI, if I seem a little off, it's just because I'm like just really drained. I've been working a lot. So if I seem a little bit off, I'm just completely drained. So that's why. And for this look, I decided not to put any lashes on because my eyes have been really sensitive lately and I just don't want to add like glue right now. Like eyeshadow I can deal with, but lashes I kind of just want to give like a break since my eyes have been a little bit sensitive. But yeah, let's get to it and test out the palette. Right, so I got my eyebrows on, my eye base on, and for this look, we are going to be doing a slant look. That's why I have the tape down for some guidance. And we are going to be opening up the Banana Fetish. Yes, I'm so excited to finally be using it. Yay! I don't know why, like, the lighting is like lighting than dead. I don't know, maybe just because this, since this palette's like really, really bright, maybe it's like adding the camera to like finicate. I don't know, act weird. I don't know. So here is the color scheme, and it's a lot of yellows and some browns, a hint of blue for some odd reason, and then a pink. And I am just looking to see what shade I want to dip into. I think I am going to dip into Hammock, which is on the bottom right here. It's kind of, it looks like a mustardy yellow. So we're going to go into that because I kind of want a dark yellow shade for this. I am going to pick up this brush right here and I'm going to dip right into Hammock. And move some stuff around. So I got my brush with some Hammock and I think I'm going to start laying down my shade right here. We will go in and fix all that, but why did I just do that? I am going to start laying it down. We'll fix this area with some creasing. Bring it down here because I kind of want a brighter moment above, but since I am going to add a wing, I still want the colors down here. So that's what we're doing just to start off the process. And I definitely want to make sure I get this Hammock color nice and very well pigmented. So then that way we don't have to go back. And I really want to see if this shade, any of these shades in this palette is going to start evaporating, fading, stuff like that. We are also looking for any fallout, which so far with this shade Hammock, I really don't see any fallout yet. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other side. It's all done. Now we are gonna go in with another color. We are gonna go right above Hammock, and I kind of want a lighter yellow, so I am just looking, and I think I am gonna go in with Cream Pie, which is the yellow on the very top. Looks like a very bright, so we will see how it really is once we start laying it down. I want to grab a fluffy brush. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this pink little fluffy brush, dip it into Cream Pie, tap off any excess, and let's see how this one is. I definitely want to get it right above Hammock, so I'm going to start kind of overlapping onto Hammock and blending it in. And she is bright. Way brighter than Hammock. I am just going to lay it on top of Hammock and blending it in above it. And I will grab my brush and add more Hammock to it once I'm done. But I definitely want to make sure these are getting blended. And it's going above Hammock. I know it looks like a mess, but sometimes, I don't know. With this one, I feel like I'm going to have to go over Hammock to really make it blendable, because if I just try to do above it, I'm going to be going straight in my eyebrow, which we're already doing, but just overlapping on Hammock's going to make it a little bit more. So I'm going to grab my Hammock brush and kind of go back in and freshen it up. So it kind of looks like that, where I'm just brushing that brighter yellow off, and there we are with our banana cream and our Hammock. So I'm just darkening up Hammock a little bit more. Gonna play with the banana cream, well, the cream pie a little bit. Whenever I think of cream pie, I always think of, you know, just saying banana. So now I'm just going in there lightly with the brighter yellow between right here where they connect, and just starting to blend. We'll make the Hammock line a little bit less sharper and bold. Alright, so with both of the shades done, I am liking how it's coming together. I know it looks crazy, I know. But so far I do not see any fallout with both the darker yellow and the brighter yellow, which is really good. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to put some eye primer right here on our hand or whatever. Grab a little flat end brush and we're going to dip into it, and we are going to start cleaning this area up a little bit. So I'm going to take my brush and kind of go into the dark yellow and clean it up, since we did get on to the eyelid a little bit more than I wanted. And we just want to make sure these lines are nice and fresh, so when we go to our final process for the look, it will all come together. Fade that a little bit down. A little bit too high, but it's okay. I can fix it. And I think we are gonna a little bit go into this dark yellow right up here. Fix this. Well, I'll do that here in a minute. So I think that's how I want it. I'm going to fix the dark yellow right here and right here. I'm going to do it on the other side, and I will be right back. So both eyes are nice and cleaned up, and for the lid right here, I want to go for more just like a simple, not too bright, not too dark, in the middle, like a settled banana yellow. And I think for that color, since we used cream pie above, which was more brighter, a little shade a little bit lighter than that, I believe, is going to be just the tip, which is right here on the very top. Definitely way not as bright as this one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. I'm going to grab a flat end brush just like this, and I'm going to dip into just the tip and tap off any excess, and I am going to start laying it down just right here. And just start adding. So I did notice that shade has a lot of fallout, even with just like going like this. It is experiencing fallout a little bit more than normal, but it could just look like a lot because it is a brighter shade. But let's keep going and just seeing how the rest of it comes about. It might just be that it's a brighter shade, or I don't know, but there, out of the two shades I have used so far, with the third one of just the tip, I am noticing a lot of fallout. So I'm covering the whole eye just like this, and I'm making sure it's really in there. I should probably separate. I'm gonna grab the hammock brush and just kind of sweep to get any of that excess off, kind of blending. And now I'm gonna grab a little smaller size brush. I'm gonna grab this little brush, just like that. And I'm gonna dip back into cream pie with this, and I'm gonna start adding in a little bit just by hammock on the outer lid right here. Well, still the inner lid, but more like the outer lid. Kind of close to the center. Adding in a little bit more dimension of a yellow, but not too much. I'm just blending that. Now it kind of looks like, oh, wrong shade. Tap off that excess. Because what I'm wanting it is a really light yellow, but I kind of still want more of a different kind of shade yellow, kind of more towards like the hammock part. So I was like, well, why not use the same shade? It's not coming as dark as it is up there, but these do look a little bit similar. Banana Fetish in there, which is the more, let me place it down and I'll show you what the Banana Fetish looks like in the pan. Okay, yeah. This probably will be way better to use than, yeah. So this is the color I'm gonna use. Then on the other side is Banana Fetish. Let me just fix this up and I'll show you what color that is in the pan. Make sure I get this down. Blend it. Fix my hammock. So this is what the Banana Fetish is on the palette, which is more of the obvious like medium size yellow, but I think with it being on the just the tip, since it's a really bright like light yellow, it might be having it form into a different shade. But let's just blend a little bit more of it on and going into, and what I really want to try, so with both eyes done, they are starting to look a little bit more together, but before we add in the wing, I really want to try it out to see how well one of the shimmers does. Like I said, with just the tip, I did notice some fallout. I think it was more on this side than on this, but so far that is the shade that I noticed like fallout with mostly. So I think to test out a shimmer, we are going to do Star Split, which is right here, and it looks very, very blinding. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat end brush, just really tiny, very thin. I'm going to almost rolled away in my chair and dip it into the pan, and I really want to try to add a divine line and over the eyeshadow without like cut creasing it. So I'm gonna start from right up here where that where just the tip and hammock meets. I'm gonna add a little bit more on my brush, and I'm gonna start just like creating a line just between those two shades. And I really just want to see how it performs. We might just have to like pack it on after making the line. Let's go ahead and dip into another shimmer to see if another one will work. No, let's go back to that one. That one was a little bit too dark. Now it seems like for this wanting to work, I kind of have to like lay it down, put it on, like after laying it down, I gotta go back and grab more product on the brush and bring it back. But I don't want too much of a boldness. I just want to make sure, you know, it's obviously there, and I am getting fallout with this shimmer. But I just want it really light. See if you can notice that shimmer line. It's not too bold, it's very settling, but if you were to actually like look me like in person, you can definitely see it. I just wish, maybe that's what he should do, is like make, because I know he made the glosses, right? He made the glosses. I think now, after making the glosses, he should make maybe like a glitter liner. So if you want to add like define and everything, you don't have to go back and add like glue or anything, because sometimes people can be on a very time crunch and they don't have time to just go back in and crease a little line or add glue, let it dry so it's not going to stick the whole eyelid. But I did see some, you know, fallout there. I don't know how well you can see that, but that shimmer really did create some fallout. So I'm going to blow out my pan because it's all like dusty. So we're going to go ahead and add this wing real quick. We are going to use a darker brown for it. So I think, I don't want to go too dark either. I'm going to use Sunday Service, which is right by Hammock. And I am going to grab a flat end brush just like this. And we are going to dip into it. And we'll see if this color has much fallout too. So I think I want my wing more outer, coming in. So I think that's how we want it. Now we're just going to pack on the pigment right here. And I think I'm going to go in just a little bit in the inner corner of the eye, but not too much. And this one has a little bit of a fallout. It's definitely a little bit crumbly, crummy in the pan. See, I even got some on my nose. Now I'm just thinking, do I want it a little bit darker? Which I am gonna make it a little bit darker, so I'm gonna go into Don't Choke, which is at the very end, the really dark brown. Because this might be a little bit too light of a brown. Thought it would come out like a little bit darker. So we'll see how adding this on top. Yeah, that's what I thought that would kind of been. This color. So what I thought Sunday Service was, it's actually Don't Choke. So and this shade does have a little bit of a fallout also. Alright, so I'm going to go and do it on this side real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my full face done, put my hair back. Yes, I think it's really, really cute. I kind of do wish that there was a black just with the wing, but the brown will do. The only thing I will really say is, from what shades I used, it was just the tip, and Stardust was really, really powdery. I blew off the dust, so it was just the tip, which is this one, and then Star Split, and then Sunday Service, which is this one, and Don't Choke was kind of crummy, but not a whole lot, but it was very crummy where it got everywhere. So that's one thing I didn't really like. Other than that, I think it's decent. I was kind of hoping a little bit more from this palette, if that makes sense. Like, I was expecting more of the colors to be more blinding. This right here is Hammock, and then this one right here is Cream Pie. And when I put, I put just the tip right here, so it's kind of like, it turned a little bit darker after I let it sit. For some reason, it was like a lighter shade, and then it kind of turned into like a little bit darker. So I don't know what's really going on. And with just the tip, I have noticed that it got kind of patchy. That's one thing I really didn't like. And the Banana, I think it was just the shade Banana. Let me check real quick. So Banana Fetish and the cream kind of looks similar, because I put the Banana Fetish right here and the cream on top, and those kind of look similar. And some of the darker yellows did look pretty similar, which, I mean, I get it, but then, I don't know, like okay, so in my honest opinion, I kind of wish I would have waited to get this palette, because I'm just not one to really just do a full, like, just yellow look, to be honest. And I mean, if you're into that type of thing, I would say, yeah, this is perfect. A lot of shades of yellow, some browns, but I don't know, like, I'm kind of contemplating if it was worth it or not, if I should just wait until it's on sale. Like, I do, like, this would be great to, like, use a shade or two with a different palette, or, just a different look just using one or two shades, but just to create a whole look just using this palette, I didn't really like it. Maybe it could have been different if I added in the blue or the pink, but since it's Banana Fetish, I just wanted to stick with the yellow. So maybe I will give this, maybe this palette another try. Maybe I can try doing like an e-girl look with it, like a yellow spring e-girl, or, kind of like festive vibe with this. I'd love to hear opinions, and maybe we can try it out one more time. But I had high hopes for it, and maybe I shouldn't have had that, but I kind of wish I would have just waited. But I mean, if you're into this, it's perfect for collectors and everything. I just love the pan. Like, it's definitely unique, and he hasn't done one like this. So I do like that. Just some of the colors in it didn't really provide, but I'm kind of glad I did get it in a way, just so I can say that I tried it. But I would love to hear if you guys would like to have me give it another try, do e-girl with it. Maybe I like it. I don't know, maybe just because how I'm feeling, maybe that's just my opinion at the moment. I don't know, but I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. Did you end up getting the Banana Fetish? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you like, I'm just gonna wait until it comes in the mystery boxes? I would love to hear your guys' opinions, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.